This is Chris Kell with the Peak Fitness Staff Tutorial and our Client Fitness Testing Notebook. So we have a new client, we do their first day fitness testing, we do their goal setting, alright, and the next question is where do we put this stuff? Alright, so with that said, we're going to create a notebook for each group, alright, so this is just a blank notebook here, but what we do is we download the labels, we simply place them in a white notebook, and we can fill in the groups. So for example, small personal training at a specific time, the personal training clients of a specific trainer, whatever it may be, but these notebooks should be filed and kind of allow us to look over our client's goals and what we're looking for here. So the first thing that we have are our client and fitness testing screens. All right, and this is just the client intake form. So we do their body composition, we record their strength, their fitness testing results, and we can just revisit this. We just write down some long-term goals. We can revisit this at the beginning and the end of each of their cycles to see how they're doing, especially if we're dealing with an individual personal training client. All right, now moving on from this, all right, we're going to turn to our client posture screens. Okay, and these are for our groups. These can hold, every client that we're going to train is going to get an initial intake screen in which we put them through the FMS, we make detailed notes, and then based upon these notes, we're going to recommend a specific service to them. All right, we then just store this in the notebook to kind of look back over, so we can pinpoint anything that might be going on with them in the future. All right, by the same token, we can also keep the group posture testing form in here as well. So we test generally at the beginning and the end of each group cycle. And this way, we can have just a storage area for their intake screens and the group screen to look over as well. All right, so for our last section here, we have our client goal setting forms. Okay, with this, we're just going to, with each new client, we're just going to place their client goal setting form in here. So we set goals with them, we document these things, we write them down, and we just look this over so we can just get a kind of a better idea if there's anything that we can do for this particular client in order to help them. This is more applicable to a personal training setting. However, this kind of just gives us a record for all clients to just look them over. The key thing with this notebook is that we just place this stuff in whatever service that the client chooses and whatever times that the client chooses. All right, and that's what we're looking at.